Yeah, me too, man.
So I was going to show you these messages.
Yeah.
And it's in, dude, I don't know how you lawyers like keep up with all this stuff, because I'm just like, there are so many pieces of paper.
They hire paralegals.
Holy crap. Okay, so in the motions to recuse and disqualify that I filed on May 27th against Judge Ray Wheless, Judge Michael Snipes, John Helms, and Stephanie Cole Martin, which incidentally the Supreme Court of Texas wrote me shortly thereafter announcing that Judge Ray Wheless had voluntarily recused after I submitted this recusal. We added into them the messages. That's why I've been looking for them, so I can pull them up for you. So here we go. And these were, so people have the context in case they want them, or they want it. These messages were sent out on the internet. So you guys saw the video of Rachel Lee. Got the kids back finally, I think around the 4th of September. And which is a really, really, really important thing that happens next that we should address, because it's uncomfortable, but it's very important for why at this point I trust absolutely nobody in that county. But fast forward a couple weeks, Judge Ray Wheless, appointed by the governor of Texas, is distributing my daughter's medical records to my hate groups online.
Right.
And this is disgusting. Okay, so I'm going to pull this up because I have them all right here. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. Mandalorian says, I really don't see why people have a hard time believing this is happening. The child abuse scandals in the UK are a matter of record. Many powerful people were implicated. This sounds a lot like that. Apu Apustija says, beyond heartbreaking, man. He said earlier that it's like you're about to explode. Just hearing it makes me feel like a bomb. I can't imagine literal earth-shaking agony he's had to endure. God bless and good luck. Clown World says, scary thought, given the nature of how they are disregarding her safety and how shady/shifty they are acting, makes you think they are doing this to other kids, and if they're part of one of those rings involved in abuse. Highway 7 says, my heart is broken over this heavy-duty stuff. Nick, we need to help this little girl. Michael, my heart bleeds for you, buddy. Stay strong. Okay, here we go. I've got the document up.
Okay, so this was going to be the amended one for Wheless, and this is talk about like going to boot camp law school shit. I'm sitting there with this book trying to find the codes, and thank God I got some good people in my life who know more about law than I do, but pointing in the right direction, trying to figure out how to format all that stuff, man, to put these things together. And this is the short one, but you got to do certificates of service and all that. Okay, so here's the messages. Let's see if I have them in the right order. Nope, sure didn't. Guess I screwed that up too. Okay, so so Ray Wheless, this is his Facebook page. These screenshots were captured on September 14th. So just shortly after what you guys saw, but this is him reaching out. Hi, Lauren, thanks for accepting my friend request. Lauren was in a opposition hate group, or we can call it different things, but I know you were interested in the Sophie Long case, and my wife, Cynthia Wheless, was previously the judge in that case for a very short time. If you have questions, I can answer for you. Okay?
This is such a weird thing.
Keep in mind, this is the first regional, this is a judge that is in charge of 7 counties in Texas, okay? Appointed by the highest person in Texas. And she's just like, well, I'm just a mod, basically just crowd control. And I'm actually just some weirdo who loves true crime groups. She's pretty much nervous at this point. You understand, well, we all care about Sophie. He goes on and on. I know that you shared some of this. But where it gets interesting, so he keeps on going, and then he shares, he had 35 people in my house last Saturday with ARs and about 50 police. They have threatened to kill everyone connected to the case and all their family members. And look, dude, I don't condone that type of behavior. I'm not suggesting this be the case, but he's sending pictures out to her from the front of his house, and you got some militia folks that are out there pretty pissed off about it. And then, to really put the icing on the cake, he decides to start sharing things. Stepmom affidavit, that was from Courtney. Long order. So these are documents from the court. Medical records, okay? And these are the medical records of a minor child that he is sharing openly on the internet with strangers. Now,
Yeah, this is so, and guys, judges are barely even able to have social media because they're not really supposed to talk about anything that or issue an opinion on something that could, in theory, come before their court. So they're not even really like, judges don't have much social media presence because of that, or they're not supposed to.
no, I mean, so I kind of study the code of judicial conduct stuff and the canons that come along with that. And that some of these things are quoted in here in the recusal, but like an example canon is a judge shall comply with the law and should act at all times in a manner that promotes public confidence in the integrity and impartiality of the judiciary. This is a canon. Like this is their code of conduct. They are supposed to live up to this. And it's tough as hell to be a judge. I mean, I don't know if I could be a judge because they got to hold themselves to a standard of, the public can't see them as partial. And, another canon here, a judge shall not allow any relationship to influence judicial conduct or judgment. This dude is married to the person that was overseeing the case, okay? So keep that in mind. A judge shall not lend the prestige of judicial office to advance the private interests of the judge or others, nor shall a judge convey or permit others to convey the impression that they are in a special position to influence the judge. A judge
literally does that in his, go ahead.
A judge shall not testify voluntarily as a character witness.
Yeah, literally does the implies the ability to influence right at the beginning. My wife was a judge on this case, and for a short time. What do you want to know? What do you want to know?
Yeah.
I'm in a special position here.
And so it gets strange. So if you want to take your other chats, I'm happy to bring you through the real crazy part of this whole story, which started right after that.